Sticks way the fuck over there. I'm kind of wedged. Time to hug some spiders. There, you piece of shit. Can you see and hear me? You can't see and hear me, man. You're lying. It ain't 5 yet. Can he? Can you see and hear me already? Whoops. Saw my ass in the air then. Well, hell. Well, then I guess schedules don't mean anything for YouTube. Because I assumed... Here, let me actually get into view here. Make sure you all can see me. I mean, clearly you guys can already see me. So I guess we're starting the stream a little early tonight. Welcome! Welcome, everybody. It's tonight's early stream because apparently, like I say, YouTube has no concern about what time you're scheduled for. If you press go to make sure the shit's working, it's just gonna go, and here we are. So what's up? How's it going? How's it going, Jeremy, Reg, Keith, Jason? Oh, I already said your name. Jason, Keith. Who else is in here right now? Man, you guys are here like on the spot. Trudy was here first though, man. She beat you all to the punch. Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad everybody's doing well. Thank you all for joining me here tonight. What's up? Josh, how's it going? I'm just gonna kind of hang. Wait till you all get into the stream here. You know, as you guys are all getting all settled in, let me drop the page of the night to like. Copy that out. I got a little something different I was planning to do for the giveaway tonight. There you go. Make sure to like that comment. Or oh shit, spiders! Get the fuck out of here, spider. Well, I'm glad that you guys can hear me. I got a wireless mic set up tonight, the one I usually use on my reviews. And I tried using it last week and I wound up having to use this stupid rig. Then I ordered this cable, which was supposed to fix everything, and it doesn't because you can barely hear me through this one. So I had to crank everything way up and it still didn't work. So I just went back to this other setup because it works pretty good. So if you guys can hear me cursing over here as I'm trying not to hug spiders, then I guess I'm just going to stick with that since it works. Stop buying shit. Stop buying things, excuse me. I shouldn't swear so much. I do it all the damn time though. You wouldn't know from my videos. I don't swear as much as I do for real in my videos. Like, I try to keep it down, you know. Keep it old man friendly. Old men don't care if you say shit. Just once you start getting to the more colorful stuff, you'll be like, hey, buddy. Fire words there. What else we got up in the house? GS Prospecting, what's up, man? Good to have you. Gary, how's it going? Cool. What's going down the sluice tonight? I have some Belmont. Is it Belmont? The other one, not the vulture and not the dog. I have a bag of Belmont that I think we're gonna dig through tonight. See what we have in there. Get a couple scoops. Yeah, I gotta stretch that one out maybe one more week. Because my son, he came out like we were. I was bored this week, and I talked him into come out and doing some sluicing. And I jokingly said, "Yeah, we'll do the whole bucket." And I was talking about my Roaring Camp stuff. I thought he was just be like, that's too much. No, he went through the whole damn bucket, took all my gold, went through the whole thing. So I don't have anything for the Monday night for the Roaring Camp. So I got to wait for my next subscription of that. But I do have the Belmont that I still have from Lynch Mining, and so we'll dig a little bit of that. A couple scoops, fill a little bucket up or a little tub or something. Go through that, see what's up, see what we get out of there. Hopefully, get a little something because I want to do something a little different. Uh, I'll tell you a little bit later what my plan is. We'll keep that a secret. And then I'm going to have you guys start helping me pick out what my next pay dirt's going to be for next week. I got to figure out a way to do like a, like a poll. I'm sure it's not too hard to figure out how to do it. I just need to spend more than like 5 minutes and figure that out and have it ready. But from now on Monday nights, you guys are going to help me figure out what we're going to do for review on Saturday night or Sunday morning. So you guys get to have some feedback there. I'll pick the two that I want to do, and then I'll let you guys figure out which ones I'm going to do. Yeah, dude, like, international shipping's a bitch, man. Like, it should go. Like, I was looking at those the other night. One of them looks like it's just like hanging there, but there's additional updates on it. So it's weird the way that the international stuff goes through from the shipping company, because then one day it'll just update and it's there. So I went to go try to file a claim on it, but they say you got to wait until 30 days after it's shipped, um, and all that other stuff. It's all funky. But once I'm able to, I'll contact them if you still haven't received it. Um, I'm watching it though. I don't want you to miss out on anything. If it winds up getting lost forever, we'll figure something else. BK Gold, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Just hanging out here in the shed, a little BSing, kicking back. I didn't bring anything to drink. I had my safety briefing already. Can't do that on camera here anymore. They get demonetized. I'm not monetized, but I don't know, maybe they'll be like, oh, that one video you did where you're all lighting up in the thing. Yeah, nope. You're not the right kind of content. I do. On the bottom of all of my reviews, I have a whole bunch of extra information. If you go to the pages about, I'm pretty sure I have it posted there as well. I got my P.O. box. So if you want to send anything to me, just check out any of my videos, more recent ones, whatever, and scroll down in the more detailed stuff, the read more. I have a little address you can send if you want to send stuff to me. If you're going to send something to me, let me know, though, some way. Because I don't really go over to the P.O. box ever unless I know something's going to be there. I've had like one thing delivered to it, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to go down there too often. But if you're going to send stuff, let me know. I'll make sure to go check it out, see what's up. Give me a reason to do a mail call. I don't get to do mail calls. Nobody sends me anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that is how it is. But like I said, dude, we'll figure something out. If you win something else, maybe I'll double down on it, give you a little something extra sweet, if that winds up happening. But we'll keep an eye on it though, for sure. I check it every few days just to see what's going on and if I can do anything about it. But we'll see what's up. So let's see, how many people do we have hanging out here tonight? Do I have 2 streams going right now? Is that what's going on? I feel like maybe I have 2 streams going and it's freaking it out. Let's see, got 6 people watching right here. Alright, that's me, that's live. Alright, let me get out for this one. I don't need a bunch of bandwidth hogging up shit. Alright, yeah, I guess it's streaming, right? It was weird. I have another window up that seems like it's supposed to be something. but maybe I should just refresh it. Anyways. So we got 6 people in here hanging out. That's awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see what we usually start off with. Little update on how much gold is going for today. And dude, let me tell you, gold is steady on the rise. It is ridiculous how it's just like flying up. And let's see what's going on here. Before I get into something, I just saw a bunch of people pop in. What's up, Philip? What's going on, Carl? Okay, cool. So yeah, man, freaking gold is flying out there right now, dude. So like 2 weeks ago, I was saying it was like 1730 something. Today it's 1773, which is like a $50 increase over like 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's a huge jump for something like gold. So as always, get your gold. It's only going up. It's crazy, man. Like I was doing that Gold Bay review, and this has happened to me a lot in the last few weeks. When I'm doing the review, I'll take a number off of a site, midday, right? I usually use a Gold Calc for whatever the daily is, and to calculate how much gold is worth and shit. But so I'll pick that up like midday, and I'll be like, okay, cool. So I'm doing my review. I figure out how much I get. Okay, cool. It's worth this much. And then I go back at night as I'm doing the editing for the video, and I go to do the ROI, the little pop-up that I do, and I'm going to go, about how much ROI I got. And I got to be careful. If I don't write down what the amounts were in the midday, what I say at night, or what I wind up calculating at night, isn't always the same as what I calculated during the day, because gold's been changing that much. Like within one day, it could be a few dollars more per gram. Like the other day, it did just that. Like it was like $56 in the morning. By nighttime, or yesterday, it was 57. Now right now it's 57. So it went up a whole dollar, and that just kind of skewed my ROI just a hair. So I had to go back, figure out how much it was worth, like the day I bought the bag and all that, to finally figure out, yeah, I got 103 ROI. But I was about to lowball them a little bit because I missed that at first. So yeah. See, that's why, I know I put the little pop-up about ROI, but I try not to put too much weight into that. Um, just because, every bag is going to be a little bit different. You may pay a little bit less for a bag than I paid for a bag because you got it on a sale, or it may have a little bit more gold in it, or that bag got bagged up 2 weeks ago and it sat on a shelf for 2 more weeks, and then it's a month before it gets delivered to you. So the ROI is a little bit more skewed that way. You find, I think, a lot on like the Amazon stuff where it goes to their warehouses and it sits there for a while. Um, those older bags may have more gold in them, and you might actually get a good value out of it that way. Um, but yeah, so I try not to put too much on the ROI aspect of it. More, do I get a good value of gold versus what I paid in that moment on that day, and how much fun I had doing the dirt overall, anyways. If I don't have fun doing the dirt, then it doesn't matter, right? Like I could go to Home Depot, buy 50 pounds of play sand, and just seed gold into that whenever I want to pan gold and make sure I get 100% ROI every time. And that would be the same thing as just buying the same crap pay dirt that's just, cookie cutter boring. So it is partially about ROI. Don't get me wrong. If you fucking send me pay dirt and it's only got a flake of gold in it, and I paid you $50, I'm not going to be a happy dude. But, if there was a lot of alternate discovery in there, gems and shiny things, um, then cool. That's cool. But you got to have gold, obviously. That's what we're here for. We're not here for, I don't think any of us are primarily gem hunters. I like shiny things, and I know I can't always get all of it in gold, so I like that aspect of it. Let's see what we got going on here in chat. Yeah, you should definitely get yourself a little cleanup sluice. Um, Nothing replaces good panning skill. I mean, even with my cleanup sluice, I still wind up panning out at the end, right? Because you're always going to have that little amount of whatever that's not gold that hangs out with it. Really, the only way you're going to get away from that is on a super fine cleanup. If like you got a miller table, um, maybe a spiral wheel, a shaker table, or another one I was thinking, the bowl, the blue bowl. But those are for like your real light little itty bitty things. Anything like 40 mesh up, you're gonna have to just separate it with the way you can do. Depending on how much material you're running and how much stuff you have to work with. Like pretty much everything in the panning, the prospect dirt, if it's under 10 pounds, you can just go through that with a pan, you know. Oops, went too far. Went way too far. Oh, you saw my link to my little the little shovel that I use, huh? Oh yeah, that thing's cool, man. So I'll tell you the story behind why I do the little shovel and the sluice. Um, Back when I started doing pay dirt, all the pay dirt sellers, like on eBay and all these stupid places where you get it, they always told you pan a teaspoon at a time. It's like, who the who pans a teaspoon at a time? Like you go out into the river, you're not panning a teaspoon at a time. Some crappy. It's not even cons. Let's be real. It's pay dirt from eBay and some Amazon type stuff. It's raw crap, right? That's the stuff you pan with from a shovel to a pan. And they send this to you telling you do it a teaspoon at a time. And so like I kept getting these sellers that says, oh well, maybe you didn't do it right, maybe you missed something, maybe you went too fast, go through it again. And it's like, dude, I went through 3 times, you didn't put shit in there, right? And so to like combat that, just to make sure that one, because I was feeling like I wasn't getting my money's worth just going through the dirt really quick on the pan. um, so I set up the little mini sluice and I was like, all right, this is the only way I can justify doing a teaspoon at a time and not feeling like a jackass. Um, and so that's why I started doing it that way, just to kind of take the little bag of dirt and actually have a way to kind of stretch it out over 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, or whatever. Um, and that's why I started classifying it. And it just kind of like scaled down the whole process and make a mini version of, what you go out in the wild and do. And so that's why I wound up setting all this stuff up like this. It was more of an ironic thing that I started doing. But yeah, you get little gutter sluices. Those are fine. What I started off with was one of the little 12-inch, 12 by 3 sluices off eBay. Cost me like $15. And then I just put some low VMAT in there and I used that for like 8 years. The only thing with that is it sometimes will let stuff fly by it, so you just got to rerun it. Ginger in Japan. Yeah, I saw he uses a shovel sometimes in his stuff. Like him and another guy use the shovels too. I'm not saying they bit off me or anything, but just saying. Cool, we got sales going on in the chat. I love it. I love it. Nice. Yeah, I heard some people like doing some 3D printing of their mats. They do the mold in 3D print and then they just put silicone into it. a good way to go. I'm not sure how I feel about people like 3D printing the dream mats though, since that's somebody's, their invented product. Like, if you're gonna take his design, you should pay the guy for it. It works great though, so it's definitely worth it. All right, so what else to talk about? You guys saw my bonus video, the gold rush. Man, that was some crappy ass dirt. That stuff was terrible, man. That's cool. Your wife got you one of the little mini shovels. I'm telling you, man, I did it ironically at first, but at the end of the day, I actually enjoy using it that way. Um, if I was doing it via panning, there's no way I would do it a teaspoon at a time. That's stupid. But with the cleanup sluice, I mean, you usually are going to feed it like that anyways. So it's my way of, shoveling dirt without busting my back. All right, so what time we got? We did 5:17. I think maybe we should run some dirt. What do you guys think? Go check out some of the Belmont dirt. Dude, that Gold Rush bag was, yeah, it was bad, dude. Like, even for $9, that was just disappointing. Like, I don't want to say I'm glad they went out of business or anything, but I can see why they went out of business. I can't imagine they had any repeat customers, you know? Like, after getting that, like, what was that? 2/10 of a tenth of a, excuse me, 2/10 of a tenth of a gram? It was so horrible. It was so bad that it inspired me to make a song. Like, now there was gold in there, so I couldn't necessarily say I got skunked, but it felt pretty stinky. So take that for what you will. But if you see one somewhere, either in the little kit, because I think that's where the half pounders originally came from, is their kit. If you see one out there in the wild, like you're in a store or something, and you're like, oh, hey, the Gold Rush bag, dude, just maybe. Are we back? Didn't mean to leave yous. Think I'm back. Woo! Yeah, there we are. We're back. Woo! Goddamn. No, right? If I had 5G, this wouldn't be a problem. I mean, I might have a second like neck growing out my side of my head, but at least my connection would be good. I'm just kidding. 5G is perfectly fine and sure it's safe. Technology is good. So just cool out. 5G is good for you. I know, dude. What the hell, Dylan? You're the one who took it down, man. Fucking sabotage, man. I see what's up. Yeah, man. Mine keeps cutting in and out too. So I keep having to switch what my access point is. I'm going from my hotspot to my router to my phone. I can't keep up, man. It's too much. It's too much shit. Too much stuff. What I really need to do, that's great. What I really need to do, stop messing around with stuff, because I'm going to wind up breaking the stream again, um, is run a network connection out here. That's what I really need to do. But a little, I won't call it an announcement or anything, because it's not really an announcement. Because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you said you were going to do the thing. I'm going to try to get a bigger shed. Like the wife green lit it. So I just need to, I either need to level out back here behind where the current shed is and then move all this stuff into there, which that's going to be a hell of a job. Or I need to take all this crap out of this shed. There's a lot of crap in here. So that's a bit of a job too. But I could do that, move everything out, tear this one down, build the platform out, and then put the shed facing this way. So, hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a big ass Ethernet cable to begin with. I kind of wish I had access to my office at work because we got big ass rolls, spools of Ethernet cable we're never gonna use. Could have just made one. But yeah, I just need to get a long cable for right now and run it out here. I don't think this laptop. Oh yeah, it does have a network port. Cool, network port on the laptop. So I think maybe I'm gonna order up after the stream. You guys talked me into it. I'm gonna get an Ethernet cable because I'm tired of this shit. Excuse me, stuff. I swear a lot, man. I'm sorry. You guys are getting the unfiltered me. The she shed. Whatever. I wanted to keep this shed though, because I want to keep all my like yard equipment stuff in here. So I think I kind of like the idea of setting up the shed in the back. Um, you know. Yeah, I can't really complain about my internet, Jason. You're right. You got the fact that you're even online at all. That's a miracle in itself. I could build one, or I can order one from Tough Shed and have them come and build one for me. And they'll do it nice and not all half-assed like I would wind up doing, just to rush and get it done and be cheap. So, yeah, no, I'm not gonna make my kid build a shed. I want it to not fall over on me. So, I mean, if it was in Minecraft, dude, he would make me the most badass shed you ever seen. Unfortunately, we're not there. So, oh well. Anywho, let's before I get sluicing over here, because it's starting to get on, I want to get that going. Try not to spend more than 15 minutes doing that. There's a video for you guys to like and comment on. So what that video is gonna entail, what one lucky winner tonight is gonna get from me, is some pay dirt. I like to give pay dirt away, but this time it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna take whatever gold we find sluicing, and I'm gonna throw that in the pay dirt that I'm gonna slap together. I call it my sloppy well, so here's a little funny thing about the name. I was gonna call it my sloppy seconds, and it's gonna be cool dirt. Don't get me wrong, it's not shitty, but it was gonna be sloppy seconds, right? You know what that means, right? You know where that's from. But ironically enough, when you go and Google the term sloppy seconds, the images that come up are not the most flattering. And so I felt a little awkward about putting certain images on the sticker that I'm going to use on the bag. So I decided to, rather than call it sloppy seconds, rather we're going to call it Monday Night Leftovers. So it's a little bit more family friendly. And so that's what we're going to get. Monday Night Leftovers. And so I'm going to throw some of the dirt that I threw together over here, because whatever dirt they give is just whatever dirt they give, and it ain't going to be all that special. But the gold that comes in there is going to come back out. We're going to put that in my pay dirt. I'm going to ship it out to somebody. In addition to the dirt, I made a few of the pans that you guys have been digging on, the bigger ones with that cool texture in there. I have no idea how to make it do that again. I have one file, one G-code file that for whatever reason, when it decided to map out how it's gonna do this one, it decided to do these little textures, right? If I took that same one and scaled it up, it loses these textures. So it's, I don't know, it has something to do with the way that the infill density and it's just all this crap. I don't know. I'm not going to explain it all because if I knew, I would redo it. But it just the way that it decided to lay down the filament, it just made those cool textures, which are actually really cool for tapping out light cleanup if you're actually going to use it as a pan. I usually just use them when I'm going through pay dirt if there's stuff in there to kind of put it in there as I'm going, so I don't have to use two hands to hold the pan. They're really cool because they're the same angle as your normal pan. Or just have them up, whatever, man, whatever. I'm not telling you how to live. I'm just giving you the means. But, so, one person's going to get one of those, and along with that, they're going to get a little baggie of my Monday night leftovers with whatever gold we find in there. So, how about that? Yeah, the gold one's the little one. So this one I'm calling the medium one. The medium, small, big one. And then there's one more that I made that's slightly bigger. Way over there. Once you get too big with these things, like past 4 inches, you really have to question whether it's worth it to get a 3D printed pan or just to go on Amazon and buy a regular pan for $5. Because the costs on a regular pan, they're so damn cheap, right? Like, putting too much into it, it just doesn't make any sense. But they're a cool novelty if they're small enough but big enough that they're usable. I mean, I've panned with them before. If you saw my video when I printed these out, I did the whole thing, man. Panned it out, panned a little bit of dirt. It works, you know? I always say you can turn just about anything into a pan. You know, I'll use the bottom of a bucket to kind of back pan and do stuff in, see what's up. So it works, you know, it's got little ridges and the whole thing has little ridges in it too. So anyways, I don't want to talk too much about that, but somebody will get one of those. And see, everybody tries to buy them from me. I don't want to sell them because they're my giveaway thing. But go on to that video, like and comment, and you may win one for yourself. And Jason, you have really good luck on my giveaways, so you may wind up winning if you go and do that. There's only like 13 of you in here right now, so the odds are pretty good. Pickaxe. All right. Yeah, guys, give me some ideas. I want to 3D print more stuff, and I don't want to keep doing pans all the time. Though pans are pretty cool. I could definitely use some more ideas about things to 3D print that I can give as like little add-ins and stuff. Because I like putting little add-ins and stuff in my pay dirt. Pardon me while I kill this big-ass spider that's hovering around my feet. All right. The threat has been averted. Partridge Family Prospecting, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. We're about to get down on a little bit of sluicing, but make sure to like and comment on that video before we get into that. All right. So, I think, let's go figure out our dirt situation. Got a little baggie of some Belmont. Now, we're not going to do the whole bag tonight, but a few scoops. We'll do a few scoops next weekend, or next week, next Monday. And then the week after that, we'll probably have some more of the Roaring Camp. And I'm not finding my little shovel, my little bigger mini shovel. It's hard to keep track of all these different size little shovels. I call them all the little shovel because they're all tiny shovels, but Everybody has their own different use. Sometimes it's killing spiders. All right. We're good. Bring this over here, get that bug out the way. Try not to get any stuff on my computer. All right. So I only really want to classify out the 1/4-inch stuff and above, because that stuff has no place on my sluice. There's never any gold bigger than even close to that anyways, so no sense wasting a whole lot of time on it. Actually, I have a few more bags from Lynch that I haven't got down to review yet, but I did a double order a while back, and so I got a couple extras. So maybe next week we'll go through like the reserve or one of the gizmos. Been meaning to go through those for a while. "3D the Little Miner." Isn't he cool though? I don't know if I could 3D print the amethyst though, but that would be a cool little thing to have 3D printed. Bobbing his ass. I'll have to put up a link to the company that sells these though. This is the Panarborough. And maybe you can focus on that, scan it, figure it out. I mean, there's a few places. I think you can, like, honestly, I don't think any of the places that sell these are the people who actually make them. I think they're probably made off somewhere else and then sold through little crafty companies, you know? Because I see the exact same designs sold by a lot of these little, like, gemstand type places. Like, you go to the shows, the gold shows, and there'll always be a couple of them there. The people who are selling like the carved rocks and the guys on the amethyst, and they always have these really cool, intricate things. But if you go to a few of these shows and you meet a few of these people, you start to notice they all have the same inventory. Like, they all have the little miner burrow. They all have the train going around the amethyst rock. I mean, they're natural rocks, so there's some variation to them. But the little guys are all the same, right? So I don't know necessarily if these people are making them themselves necessarily, or if they're just buying them from some company in Pakistan or China or something who specializes in Americana gem stuff. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Marketing people are smart like that. They know what appeals to people. No gold in there. It'd be nice one of these days just to find a big ass chunk, you know. All right. Let's see what you guys are chatting about over here. Doing a double review, Kenai and DNJ. You know, I keep seeing the DNJ stuff. The blue neon apatite. Yeah, I put blue neon apatite in my dirt. The Blue Moon has a bunch of it in it. The Super Blue Moon has a bunch in it. I took some apatite and my rock crusher, and I made some apatite sands. Then I got some apatite chunks. And I still got some big old chunko apatite too. It's cool. Dig Daddy. It's Dig Daddy, not Big Daddy. Because I dig. I got a shovel. Cool, cool. All right, so let's fire up this sluice, get the water rolling. Let's zoom in. You don't have to look so closely at my face. I mean, if you want to, you can take a picture, still frame it. But I'm sure you all want to look and see what kind of goodies we got in the dirt. I know I do. All right. So while we get this going, I do also want to remind you guys that we got a couple days, or maybe one day, left on the Patreon before the monthly renewal happens. And so if you've been thinking about getting in on some of that Patreon pay, today is the day to work on, or to go get that, because those bags are going to ship out in the next couple of days once the billing thing goes. Obviously, I'm not going to send anything out before we bill it, but that's about to happen. So if you're interested and you want to get on it and you don't want to wait a whole month to check out that dirt, check me out on Patreon. I'd give you the link right now, but I don't have it right now. But I'm sure if you go back to my homepage, you can find it there on the links on my main banner. Give you a view of this dirt. This is the Belmont pay dirt from Lynch Mining. There's nothing added. This is their unsearched pay. This is the bag that goes for like 18 bucks a month, or 18 bucks 18 bucks a month, 18 bucks a bag. So see, Jason Keith. Yeah, dude, I saw that video on the 24 grams, man. I'm jealous. I'm dying to get out and do some digging. Question for everybody here on the stream. I have an extra goal, a GPAA membership that I need to do something with. I got one on the buy one, get one. And so I was hoping to split the BOGO price. I got the 2-year, and so I have an extra one. Now, my buddy who I was going to get it for flaked out on me, so well, I don't want to say he flaked out on me. I never actually had his buy-in. I figured he was going to, but you know, with the whole COVID thing and all that. Anyway, so he can't get in on it. So I got this extra one, and they've been bugging me to hurry up. So if anybody's interested in picking up a 2-year GPAA membership, like I say, I'm just trying to split the cost on it, so it's like 60 bucks, and then you just have to pay shipping to get the kit over to yourself. Let me know if you're interested. If I have too many people interested, then maybe we'll do like a raffle of some sort, and whoever wins can buy it. Not like a raffle where you buy in like tickets or anything. Like, I'm not trying to make money off of this necessarily, but I figure it's a 2-year deal on the GPAA, and somebody can benefit from that, and I can benefit from it. So if you're interested, let me know. digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. I'll wait like a day for anybody who's interested to speak up. If there's more than a few of you, then we'll figure out some way to make it fair. Because I don't want to be like picking favorites or anything. So I love you all. All right. Man, I just replaced the water in this thing today too, and it's already all nastied up. So one thing about Lynch is they have some really dusty dirt from the desert, man. Like, I don't know if you can really see it from the camera there, but man, they just look at all those organics, like weed and stuff. Not like good kind of or anything, but all right, let's see what people are talking about after I said all that crap. All right. All right. So anybody who is interested in that, just email me. I can't really go back and figure out who all said. It's Dig Daddy. Here. That's me. All right. Let's check this out. Actually, let's do something real quick. All this shit out of here. All that. Let's run it down again. Why? Because, fuck it, why not? Fun. That's why. All right. So for that quick little run, couple little scoops, I am definitely seeing some shiny in there. So I think this is going to be a cool one. Definitely see some up in there. So that is cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get the old pan out here. A little cleanup, and then we'll see what we're working with. Getting low on water. Zoom that out so you guys can see what's going on. You know, that is a good measure of if you've got actual fresh mine dirt versus somebody's tailings, is how dusty your dirt winds up. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing to get dusty dirt. If you're conserving water, well, you're probably in the wrong hobby, but if you're trying to conserve water, it's kind of a pain because then you got to change it a lot. I mean, yeah, you don't really have to change it necessarily, but when you're doing pay dirt reviews, it's probably a good idea to change it frequently enough that you can see what you're supposed to be reviewing. And plus, it's one of those things I like to be able to tell people how dusty something made my water, you know, how much it impacted. Just something to know, you know. His hair. Clean up. Ooh, shit. Be careful with the laptop sitting right here. Not trying to fry anything. And that would be the most tragic of tragedies. Alright, now my hands are all wet because I forgot to put on gloves. Gotta promote pay dirt safety. I'm gonna have to go have a safety briefing after this because of this. I'll show you the zoom in like we do on the reviews once I get it cleaned up a little bit. I'll be honest, that's one of my favorite parts. You get to zoom in on what you found. Let's get all this magneto crapo out of the way. You just won't have to deal with that. Shake everybody down. Cool. Alright. Magnetic crap's out of the way. I need to fight with that. Get everything everything where it needs to be. We'll do a couple dips to get this little lighter stuff out of the way. Couple quick pulls. We're done with that. See, this is why I don't pan. It goes so fast. Once I got this brawn pan, just demolishes pay dirt, man. Get back up there. Get back up there. Clean this dirt down. Boom, done. Let's check it out. You know what we say? There's your gold, baby. Shiny. And if you think about it, that was just a couple of scoops out of that bag. Compared to that gold rush crap we did this weekend, got maybe 10 times the gold out of this. This isn't even half the bag. Easy peasy. All right, so let's dry this out real quick. We'll weigh it up, and we're gonna make us some pay dirt to ship out to somebody. Groovy. All right, I gotta do this freehand since I don't want to fry my computer over there with the torch. Hear the sizzle pop. Oh, I guess the microphone's on me. I don't want to have that too close to my face. Just for the audio effect here, I'll reenact it for you guys. It sounds like this. And actually, you don't want to have your gold too close to your face when you're drying it out anyways. Just as a safety. That was really dumb of me to do, just for comedic sake. Because a lot of times gold will have mercury and stuff on it, and you don't want that venting off, vaporizing, and breathing it in. Mercury is not something you want to play with as a human being. In fact, I can't think of any living creatures that benefit from having a whole bunch of mercury in their systems. So now we wait, and we talk, and we chat once again, and we get a little baggie. We look for our shovel. Clean it off, because we don't want any of this crappy dirt in there. We want the good stuff. Is that what mercury does? It adds hair to your chest? Makes you a man. That mercury. And glows in the dark. Nice. Well, you know, if I get lost in the woods, you know, that might be beneficial. So it might be good to have mercury in your system. At least a little bit. Run around like a lightsaber. I won't elaborate too much more on that. Let's get the old scale out. So once this gold cools down, we can figure out how much we're looking at. And while we're waiting for that to cool down, let's take a quick poll. Before we do that, I got all these things. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But before this, before that, and after this, and over there, look over here. Look over here. It's a Wookiee. Make sure to like and comment that video to determine who and I'm going to pick for this whole thing at the end of it all. Between the 14 of you, y'all get to decide what my next pay dirt bag review is going to be. The two on the table today, you know what? I'm going to bring them to the camera other than the other way around. So we picked up a bag of the California Mother Lode Gold Pay Dirt, guaranteed gold in every bag, blah, 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 blah. I think this is the 3-pound Mother Lode. Got that off Amazon. So that's contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, the YouTube reviewer and man of fame, Klesh Guitars. I picked up a bag of the Klesh. I think this is the Klesh Crumbs. I don't know, it's like 50 bucks, whatever this $50 bag was. Y'all can see I opened it here. There is a foamy baggie in there, and then there's the bag of dirt in there. So we got that was a little ass bag. This one was the Gold Strike. So we got the Gold Strike Pay Dirt from Klesh. We can review that one, or we can check out the California Mother Lode. So in the comments, go ahead and let me know which one you guys want to see this weekend, and that's what we'll be doing. Number 2. Which one's number 2? Klesh? Is Klesh number 2? Yeah, Klesh. All right, yeah. Mother Lode's number 1. Klesh was number 2. I think. Gold Strike. Gold Strike. All right, number 2 is Gold Strike. Gotcha. I had to check myself. I wasn't sure. I ought to set these things up better. So we got 2 for Klesh, 3 for Klesh. Klesh. So Klesh is winning by a landslide. Nobody wants to know about the California Mother Lode Pay Dirt, man. It's Mike's. It's Mike's Pay Dirt from Amazon. It's like the only place you can get it now is Amazon. So we got 1 for the Mother Lode and 5 for Klesh. All right. I'm feeling like Klesh is getting the overwhelming green light on this one. All right, we got 2 for the Lode, 3 for the Lode, and 5 for Klesh. All right. I think Klesh won this time. So we'll do Klesh this weekend, and then next weekend, Mother Lode will be back up in the running against Northern Nevada. So Klesh will be this next weekend. So let's see how much gold we'll end up finding in that bucket of Belmont. Everything zeroed out, and it wound up being 1.37 grams of gold. Oh man, I gotta quit doing that. 0.137 grams of gold. So, quite a difference, 1 gram to 0.1 gram. But it's about a little bit over 1/10 of a gram, which wound up being what, like 10 times more than the gold rush shit was. So I think we're good. Belmont's away. We're gonna go with that, and make sure to like that video, comment on that video. We're gonna pull a winner here in just a minute, but before we do that, let's make up a little pay dirt. We got our shovel. We got our Monday night slop. Now this pay dirt is made up of a lot of that Dragon's Hoard, and I threw some of that Blue Apatite sand in there. There's a lot of garnets in there. So when I was going off on my Dragon's Hoard, I wound up picking up these rubies that I don't think are actual rubies. So rather than just throwing them away, I'm gonna throw them in this dirt. But I don't think they're real rubies. They don't fluoresce right, but they're just little cutesy things. Throw them away if you don't like them. But I'm gonna throw those in there too. So just a lot of stuff in there and some cool looking stuff. Some polished tumbled quartz. And a bunch of those rubies in there. A whole bunch of garnet sand and a whole bunch of apatite sand. A little red, white, and blue special for you. Happy 4th of July. And then 1.39 grams of gold is going in there. All right. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. It's the Monday night's leftovers. It was going to be the Monday night slop, but that sounded kind of disparaging to itself. And this is actually some pretty decent looking dirt. I mean, it's not like super duper or anything. You know what? Let's see what else we got. Because, you know, a guy like me, I got gems all over the place. And there ain't no reason we can't sweeten this up a little bit more. I got all these smoky quartz. Throw a few of those in there too. You don't get my topaz though. This is some fire opal. I gotta save some of this because I'm still making dragon's hordes. So, but this will be cool. A couple extra little gems in there. Cool smoky quartz. Another one. Third one. 3 of those, plus all the other stuff that was in there. Couple rubies. So just a little somethings, you know, and some gold. So make sure you like, comment, and all that on that video. So while I'm making this up, you can get recorded. And so you get your chance to take home a little baggie of this stuff. Monday night leftovers. Bam! Pay dirt. It's not sealed yet. I may go back and throw some more stuff in there. See me looking around, trying to find stuff to throw in the bags. All right. So there you go. Stuff. Sloppy seconds is better than fifth. That's absolutely true. You don't want to be fifth in line. It's like, never mind. Never mind. I want to get too graphic. You guys get me started saying some stuff that's really inappropriate. You know, this is a nice family channel. You know, trying to promote like stuff. All right, so along with the pay dirt, along with the Monday night leftovers, you're also going to get yourself one of these cool ass little pans. And I may even throw a couple stickers in there, but most of you guys probably already have my stickers. Yeah. So, all right. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and go like that video, comment on it so that you get recorded here. I'm going to give it about 20 more seconds, and then we're going to go pull the comments and see if we can find ourselves a winner. Oh, hey, here's some big garnets. You know, let's throw some of these garnets in there too. There is some garnet sand in there already. I'm just loving tossing garnet sand in everything now. I got 40 pounds. I went a little overboard and I got like 40 pounds of it. There's some garnets. I got a lot of garnet sand here, man. Prelubes. Prelude. What are you guys talking about? Prelubes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I lost track of the topic. See, that's why I didn't want to do sloppy seconds, because I know you guys and your little perverted minds and my own perverted mind take stuff and run with it. Inappropriate. All right, we're there. Let's do this. Let's go pull up the gall picker. Everybody who is in, be in. If you're not in, you're out. So we have on that video 11 unique comments. I'm going to click it one more time. I lied. One more time. I'm just a liar. I'm going to click one more time. All right, that's it. We have 11 comments. Man, hopefully next week I get the chat back working again. That sucks that the website went down. All right, so the winner of tonight's giveaway of some sloppy second pay dirt, excuse me, Monday night left. I really got to stop that. Sloppy second, damn it, I did it again. Monday night leftovers. It's going to be Josh Ortiz. Man, you are stacking pans over there now, brother. You're going to get yourself some Monday night leftovers and one of the cool pans. Full-size pan as well, in blue. You're getting a collection over there, man. I know the name, dude. The name. I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble by the YouTube algorithm. They're gonna come after me, man. All right. So congratulations, Josh. I'm pretty sure I still have your shipping information, so that'll be going out to you. All right. So right on, everybody. We had a good time. Found a little gold. BS a little bit here in the shed. Let me turn this off so you can see me again. All right. So as I was saying, did a little BSing, did a little sluicing, gave away a little dirt and a little gold in it. I hope you enjoy this dirt, Josh. Have you gotten to any of the other dirt that I've sent out to you yet? Or is it all still piled up? Got to get some of that going, man. You gotta pan that out. Well, there's another one for your pile. So you can make some mega review video when you go through it all. Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, this is me signing out. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Don't forget, if you want to get down on the Patreon, a couple things going on there. I do a monthly giveaway, so you'll get yourself a bag. Maybe even I'll make up another bag of the Monday night leftovers, and that'll be the giveaway. But definitely we got that monthly giveaway there. $5 a month to get entered in there. I'm going to send you some stickers if you don't already have some. Everybody seems to have them already by now. But I'll send you some more if you don't. And I'll send you my gratitude, my deepest gratitude, because it takes cash to keep this thing going. So I appreciate everybody's support. And I do have the $50 level where if you sign up at that level, I'm just going to send you a bag of some pay dirt. It's going to have about a half gram of gold in there, a bunch of gems and cool stuff. We actually went through a few weeks back and did all those bags, so you get to see exactly what went in there. So yeah, check it out. Patreon, I think tonight's the cutoff, so if you want to get in on it, make sure to do that. Let's see. Gary, thank you, Gary. You have a great week as well, man. I'll look forward to that. And yeah, definitely let me know when you send that out just so I can keep an eye open and go down there so it doesn't sit there and get them all pissed off that, well, I mean, if it's a small package, it'll fit in my box. But if it's a bigger package, they like me to pick those up. So just let me know. Yeah, thank you, Jason, for stopping by, GS. Josh, Mad Hatters, Conan's, Partridge Family, Carl, Gary. Who else is still here? Like a lot of people here still. And everybody's here still. Philip. Oh, all right. I'm not going to name everybody off. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out with me. Much appreciated. I will catch you guys later this week. This weekend, we'll be doing up the Klesh's Gold Strike Pay Dirt as per your request. And then next week, we'll see what's on deck. All right, everybody. Peace out. If I don't catch you out on the river, I'll see you in the backyard. Peace.